Welcome to another episode of Legacy of Leaders. I'm Mac Holley with Heritage Capital Group, your host today. Heritage Capital is the proud sponsor of today's show. As you may know, Legacy of Leaders, we like to interview community leaders who are making a positive impact in their area. And today we have with us Mr. Joe Lemire with ELYK Innovation. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you, Mac. Pleasure to be here.
Joe, take a couple of minutes and tell us about your company and what you do.
Okay, great. We design and build, ELYK Innovation is a creator. We design and build business tools that are used on the internet and by businesses to help their business grow. It's as simple as that. So that it starts with a website. We do portals, mobile apps, pretty much anything you log into, software. And we custom design, build, launch, and maintain. So
Excellent.
Been doing it for 23 years.
23 years.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, Joe, as you know, we're here to talk about leadership and try to share some insights. You've owned your own company for many years. You've run your own company, faced a lot of challenges.
Yep.
What do you do as a leader in your company to help your employees aspire to be the best they can be?
Well, it kind of starts with the actual hire, is finding someone who's a good fit in the culture. And there's a lot to be read and discussed in that area of company culture, but we're always looking for someone. The number one skill set they need is to be a good human being. And we can generally teach them everything else. But the good human being part kind of has to come with the package. And if you start with that, and they're obviously they want to learn and get good at the job, everything else really just falls into place. And then we give them the tools they need and we stay out of their way. I do not micromanage any element of my business that my employees are, which is they produce what we build. So
that's a good point.
yeah, I just we discuss the end result and then I stay out of their way.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Any key attributes you kind of try to live by as a leader that you would share to be successful as a leader, things you try to do on a daily basis?
I try not to ask anybody to do something that I wouldn't do myself. I feed the feral cat that's outside our office. I take out the trash, things like that. There's a lot of things that I can't do as well as my team. I don't write code. I employ people that write code, and because that's a special skill set. I do have a creative streak, so I can get in front of some of these things, but if I can't, if I'm not willing to do it myself, then I really can't ask someone else to do it.
Yeah, I like that philosophy. You sort of walk the walk and talk the talk.
Lead from the front.
Yeah. Joe, do you feel it's important for business leaders to be involved in the community, to give back to the community?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's actually, that's another good example that you can set for your employees is to, what do we do to help them out and help out the community? And in some ways, when we have a customer, usually it's a nonprofit that has a budget to actually do something with us. We'll try to find elements of what we can deliver that we don't charge them for. That helps them in their overall mission. And we do volunteer. We volunteer this year. We've been active in the Bridge to Success, which is a Duval County public school system program. They have a web development program, and we bring that class into our business on a field trip. We gave some incentives to some of their kids to participate in, and we helped with the fun awards and things like that. But we're trying to help develop the next generation of web developers, and that's all a volunteer effort on our part.
Fantastic. What one or two pieces of advice would you give to an up-and-coming leader, a young one coming up?
Okay. Go with your gut instinct. Doesn't mean it's right, okay? And listen to your people, because they'll tell you if it's not right, and a good plan that's moving now is better than the perfect plan that may never get off the ground. So, yeah, and that's how we operate day to day.
Good point. Well, Joe, thank you for being here with us.
My pleasure.
It's been a great pleasure.
Yeah.
And for those of you at home, I hope you were able to gain some valuable insights from Joe's comments that you can use in your daily lives. If you would like to hear from more community leaders, I encourage you to go to dailynewsnetwork.com. I'm your host, Mac Holley with Heritage Capital Group, wishing you a fantastic day.